Alrighty then. Welcome everybody. Welcome. Sorry you can't see my face yet. The way this works is it doesn't let me add the clip in before I do it, which is kind of annoying. But there we go! But I like using that little comic book free Share Factory thing. It's from the Share Factory on PlayStation. I like using that mostly over anything else, so it is crazy. 1 second, everybody. 1 second. God dang it. It's messing up. 1 second. I gotta redo it. It's a little grainy. Let's see if I can improve it. 1 second. It's a little grainy. But we are here. Welcome, everybody. I'm still here. Don't worry. Nothing happened. I just gotta fix it. Just give me a minute. I gotta check something here in a second. Oh, dang it. Oh, what the heck? Also, if anyone's in chat, hello. Welcome. Sorry if I'm further away from the thing for a second. Oh, crap. I almost dropped my mouse in my thing that has my candle in it and stuff. Alright, cool. Let's see if I can... I'm trying to move it because it was trying to be a little weird and tracky weird. Now I think I should be able to... That's the wrong button. Should be able to bring it back. There we go. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. There we go. Now we're gonna wait to see how everybody joins. Candle's burning quite quickly, actually. I may have to blow it out. It looks cool in the camera, though. Alright, let's welcome everybody. I gotta wait for everybody to join. I mean, it's not really a vlog without you guys. I will do a channel update if not many people join tonight. I think Executioner might be showing, and a few others. People might be able to make it. And also, I want to say in the video right now, if you have, like I was saying in the other one, if you haven't, if you're not able to make it for the video tonight, don't feel bad about it. If you still want to ask your questions, put them in the comments below the video. If you don't get to make it tonight and you see this video, I'll say it again at the very end, just to make sure everyone hears it and knows what's going on. But welcome! Welcome, everybody! Oh, yeah. I also want to say, if you ever wonder why you see me get taller and shorter, I guess I can answer that at least just on my own, because I thought about it just now, looking at it on that screen. This control, after I press this button, can control either my movement in the chair, or I can press it. I gotta press it twice because it also changes the speed of how fast I go. I can now all of a sudden now change, like, elevating, tilting, and tilting back and forward, so like this. Stuff like that. Oh, okay. Had to make sure the right button was pressed. I hope this actually went live properly. I wonder if everybody can see that this is going on. Nobody joined quite yet. I guess they weren't expecting me to get it going that quick, but it is kind of late where I'm at, so I'm trying to get done pretty quick. Well, not quick, but get it going pretty quick so we can get done before it's like 11. I want to try to go until like 10:30. You know what I just thought about? I need to do another computer showing for you guys, because I just thought about that. When we did it, the only way I was able to do it was to go into the advanced settings in the broadcast settings, and was to make it full screen. This is better than that is, because you can see more. I'm going to do that next time. So one of these vlogs will probably be me showing off my computer again one more time for everyone who's trying to get started on a PC gaming platform without trying to spend like, well, you're still gonna spend not. It's not gonna be cheap still, but more people are not able to spend like over like $3,000 or more like that. Because my computer was like 1,500, somewhere around there, like almost 2,000, but not quite. Oh, blink, blink. My phone went off. Is that an alert? What's going on? No, it wasn't anything interesting. Just making sure it wasn't like an alert from YouTube saying something was going on. Welcome, welcome, whoever just joined. Welcome. Welcome to the vlog. Level 2. No, I'm just kidding. Well, it might as well be. It is episode 2. Today's a Q&A episode. I'm kind of just saying stuff at the moment, waiting for everybody to join so we can all chat and I can start answering questions. Bacon! Yo! In point now. Hello! But yeah, for everyone who's just now joining, I just got an idea. I'm definitely going to be doing a showing off of my my streaming setup again. Because now that I know I can use Share Factory to do like live stream vlogs like this, I can essentially, well, just do vlogs now, which is really crazy. He's like, hello there. Hello there. I love that line from Obi-Wan. That's my favorite taunt in that game to do when I'm playing HBV. I do it to enemies right before I fight them if they're far enough away where I know they're not going to cheat me while I'm taunting. I'm like, hello there. Oh, man. I saw one YouTuber had cheaply managed to recreate the scene where he drops in front of Grievous where that line is first said in the movie. And Grievous jumps up and he's like, well, hello there. And Grievous like, General Kenobi. Soon Grievous is going to get the option to say hello there. Yay! That'll be funny. Then just say it back. Hello there. Hello there. That's going to be great. But see, you know what's bad though? They're going to give Grievous hello there, but they still can't let me wield all 4 of my lightsabers? I call shenanigans. That is something I do wish. I don't think it's going to happen, but because I don't know if the community really wants it enough. Maybe it's just me. But I want my Grievous to be able to use his 4 lightsabers other than helicopter blading and just standing there like, I got this. I would much prefer if my Grievous could actually slash people with all 4 arms. Maybe I just want to I just thought about that. Maybe I just want to overcompensate. Play with something with 4 arms because I have none. Oh man. This month the Grievous community quests when he gets this what? I don't know what word you put right there. Questuses? Requests. I think is what you said. This month, the Grievous community requests when he gets to say hello there. Hello there. Request. This community quest. When, this month, the Grievous community quest when he gets to say hello there. But then we need more than that. No, I'm just kidding. It'll come in due time, I'm hoping. The fact that they're going to add another new game mode, possibly more new characters. We don't know who yet, just possibly more new characters. Does still keep me in hopes that Grievous will get the change that I'm hoping he needs and technically he desperately needs. Because now, if you want my opinion, other than the fact he just does a lot of damage in general, which I think that's how it should be balanced. Like, take away the card that makes him hit so heavily and make it where his L1, R1 is when he starts hitting you like a truck. because he's now wielding 4 of them. Not 2 lightsabers, 4 of them. Yes, that is what he is known for, is his ability to wield multiple. That's what I'm saying. Exactly, Bacon. I agree. That's what I'm saying. That's what we need. We need them 4 lightsabers and not just him spinning them like a saw blade in one direction. He's part cyborg. He's smarter than that. Even though he did it in the movie. Against one of the most skilled Jedi out there, which was probably not intelligent. Welcome everybody. Welcome. Yo, Kasama Wamja, hey Ardnot, welcome, Executioner. They could give him 8. No, that's overkill. He doesn't have 8 arms. He only has 4 arms. His unrelenting advance is now buggy. You get stuck in animation and it doesn't do damage. See, that's even worse. Poor Grievous. Hopefully, the community out there needs to just bite down and be like, no, Grievous needs to be fixed now. Because everyone else in the game has gone through their bug fixes, has gone through their phases. Things are more balanced in heroes versus villains now because the game mode is just way better. It's more, so now Grievous feels like the weakest out of all the Sith. Like I said, other than the fact he can hit like a train, he's not very effective. But welcome everybody. Kasam Warmjaw, Executioner, Bacon Breakers, everybody. 4 double-bladed lightsabers. That just sounds horrendous. That also looks kind of strange in my head. I don't know how he would wield that without cutting himself off. Like, just cutting his own arms by accident. Kind of like Obi-Wan made him do somehow while cutting his arms off. Grievous was the most challenging character for DICE to create. I mean, I don't blame him. He's not an easy character, but the fact that here's the thing, though. I'm all on board of saying that it's hard and being like, okay, he was a hard character to make. Cool. But you made him. He's a thing now. And also, no offense, as a fellow person who's learned video game design, the model is already in existence, and there's already a model with him with 4 arms. Because you want to know how I know this? The victory poses. The fact that there's already... The only thing you would need is the animation. That's it. That's the only thing missing for changing him to from his unrelenting assault, from being a saw blade attack to being just a combo. Here's the other thing. If you don't want to do it and make it where the person can control it, make it like Kylo's. That's a good idea. Like, make it like when you press L1 and R1, he just pulls them all 4 out and just goes to town on the Jedi that are in front of him for like a couple of seconds, and then he puts back to 2. That seems fair, because it's not permanent. It's not like I get to keep using it forever. Because I will say, if he got to use all 4 permanently, then he'd become too broke. And I want it to be a fair game still, but still honor the character. I think it should either be like Kylo, or the original suggestion, 10 seconds worth of me being able to do my normal combos, but with 4 lightsabers instead of 2. I think it'd be great. But welcome everybody. But that being said, we were just getting started, letting everybody kind of join up in the stream tonight. If anyone wants to go ahead and start doing some questions, I'm all for it while I talk to everybody. I'm still going to be chatting and shooting the breeze, but I'll answer questions first, since this is a Q&A. Arna, do you know they killed off Agbor in The Last Jedi? Yeah, I know. I heard. It's sad. Now we'll never know if it's a trap ever again. Because no one else can say it that like he can. It's a trap! We'll always be surprised by traps now. But I'm all for any questions if anyone wants to do them. We don't have to, but I am going to say that this technically is what this is supposed to be. But I also use these videos for update videos as well, so. I wish I had a better camera, that's for sure. Look at the graininess. I tried to improve it as well while I was moving stuff around. I couldn't get it any more smoother. On a scale OD1 to on a scale of OD1 to 10, how much do you like bacon? 10. Of. I figured it might be the word of, but I like saying OD. 10. Probably 11, maybe 13 even. Because I eat it on the things I know it goes good with. I eat it on everything. I eat it in my hash browns, because hash browns is one of my favorite things to eat. I eat it in my on my burgers. I eat it on my chicken sandwiches. All kinds of stuff. I got one with the Christmas tree. Nova, I think I've answered this question before, Nova. I think I answered that question in the last stream, but I don't think you were the one that asked it. I think it was someone else. That Christmas tree is permanent. It is the immortal Christmas tree. Not really. It's made of plastic. So in a way, it's an immortal Christmas tree, but it's not a living thing to begin with, so it can't really be immortal. So, it's a plastic Christmas tree that is also pure black and with purple lights on it, because I love purple, as you can tell. And, what else was I going to say? I lost track. I also love Christmas. I don't decorate everything, but that Christmas tree never goes away. It will be there until it is destroyed. Or I take it down, but I don't think that's ever going to happen. Unless I have to move or something, or rearrange the room. How do you like your bacon cooked? Well done. I like extra crispy bacon. I don't like it when it's like really like bleh, like soggy kind of. I like it like it's really crispy and like crunch, crunch, crunch. It's good when it's crunch. I joined Discord family. Oh, thank you, Wagja. Thank you. Welcome to the family. Welcome, brother. Welcome. Yes, more people. Join the cult. I mean, the family. I'm just JK. Yeah, join the family. Welcome. I bought a new chain axe, Argot. A real one? I'm assuming in a game or a chain axe for one of your models or something. I'm assuming. If you found a working chain axe in real life, you need to point me in this direction of who made this thing and how and where can I get it. Why do I want a chain axe? It's my own business. No, I'm just kidding, JK. I like messing around. Y'all know me. Oh. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Q&A. Guardian Q&A. Tonight's episode. Where anyone and everyone gets to ask me whatever questions they want. I don't think Solid was expecting me to start that fast. I don't think he's joined yet. But welcome, everybody. Oh, do you use a custom / specially designed control? No. It's, well, in a way, yes and no. That's a double question. I use a normal PS4 control. I can't show it, sadly, because the stream won't let me show X and B. I hope that changes on PS5, by the way. There is no reason I can't show you my X and B. It's not like there's private information that I'm going to show you or anything that you're going to see. So, if I can show you the X and B, what it does is, it's a normal control, but Sony allows, much like a computer does, for me to go into the options and change what the buttons do. So, for instance, you see the circle button right here that my big toe's pointing at? I can make that this button down here. That's what I do with shooters. So, this is normally the shoot button for most shooters. Sometimes it's this one, but it's mostly this one. I will change, to make it easier for me, I will change this button to the circle button. So now I'm shooting with this. This is my World of Warship shoot button. This is all my Battle Royales, all my shooter buttons. And this left D-pad button right here, this is my L2 button when I'm playing shooters. So this is what I aim with. So my ideal setup for feet, if you want to kind of see what I do somewhat, because sadly my camera will not show my feet during gameplay. So this is the best way I can kind of show y'all. This is where I sit my feet. This is how I sit my feet. Forgive me if I accidentally go out, but You can see me, this is me pressing the left D-pad, so I can do that, move around, aim the analog stick just like anyone else, and play shooters. I'm a little bit slower in some of the movements because it takes a while for my foot to get warmed up, and it's reaction time of dodging like this or something like that. Depends on the game. And also aiming properly and being accurate. This foot's a little bit more accurate than this foot, though. This foot had surgery on it a long time ago, so. Arnott, if Fenrir never fall, would this be a wolf Q? Wait. If Fenrir never fell, would this be a wolf Q&A? Maybe. Maybe. Good question. Very, very good question. Probably. It'd probably be called Alpha Wolf Q&A, because that's what the code name for the leader of Fenrir was. But they don't exist, so Guardian Core. You are a legend. You are a legend too. You are playing with your feet. I really love you. Big up, bro. Oh, thank you, Walkjaw. Thank you. That means a lot to me. It really does, guys. It really does. I'm actually, ever since I start. Oh wait, but what Bacon say? I miss Bacon. I bought 80,000 credit skin for Han Solo. Okay, what was that? Answer this. What was that skin? While I answer, while I say this to Walkjaw and everybody real quick. That it does mean a lot to me, guys. It really does, especially what you said right there, Walkjaw. Like, it really does mean a lot to me that you guys support the channel and that you're enjoying the channel. That's my biggest thing I was worried about when I started this YouTube channel for Let's Plays and stuff. It'll grow into more stuff in the future, but right now it's mostly Let's Plays. I lost my train of thought. It really does mean a lot because I never thought I'd be able to do anything being in a wheelchair, because there's not many jobs a person in a wheelchair can do easily that's not internet related in general anyways. Because there are other things like work at home, like doing typing and all that, but I'm actually not a very good typer. Like, y'all, hold on. 1 second. Okay, that's not what I intended. Hold on. Problems. Okay, let me move my thing so y'all can see my keyboard over here, my gaming keyboard, a little bit. I'm going to kind of show y'all what I mean. Like, my average typing speed is very slow when it comes to this. Like, this is, I'm just going to type some random letters. Oh wow, T makes it full screen? I did not know that. Let me put it in the chat. The Corellia Escape skin. Oh, nice. That's a cool sounding skin. I'll have to check it out when... Oh my gosh, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. There we go. I'm gonna just type some random letters real quick. Oh, I'm also running into the thing. Fire, be careful, holy fuck. No, it's good, I got it. That candle's most of the time is always lit, so I'm gonna kind of show y'all how slow it is. This is just some letters, so boom, 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 boom. You're gonna see a bunch of random letters typed in the chat when I hit enter in a second. Welcome, Farseer, but this is my game. You see how slow I type? These are just letters near each other. There's a bunch of random letters and stuff in chat. Yo, Gladys, welcome, and also Farseer, welcome. But, but yeah, that's how, I'm a very slow typer, so I wouldn't even really be good at doing, like, business typing, because it would take me too long to get projects done, probably, with my feet. Only got one arm now. Wait, what? Why? Why you only got one arm now, Farseer? What's going on? But while she talked, I sprained my left one. Oh, that sucks. It'll be back though. You'll get it back. Executioner said what happened. Apparently he does not know. That's not good. But what was where did I leave off? Oh yeah. So essentially that didn't leave very many options. So I never knew what I was going to do. Like, not even just for job, but for a career. Con! I had to do it, guys. Sorry. Every time he puts that in there, I'm gonna have to do that. It's kind of a Trekkie thing. It has to be done. I'm so sorry. But because I have to do it every time someone screams his name. I have to do it too. It's code. It might as well be Starfleet protocol at this point. Farseer said she fell, Executioner. I hope you're okay, Farseer. At least it could have been worse. At least you didn't break it. You only sprained it. But that does suck, though. But at least you'll get it back eventually. It'll hurt for a while, and you'll have to not use it for a little bit. You might need to go to the doctor, too. I'm not sure. But, I'd definitely get it checked out. I know if it was me, I mean, I don't have arms, of course, but... Alright, now, how old are you? I am, surprisingly enough, now that you've answered that question, I am actually 29 going on 30. I think that's the right number. Yeah. Sorry, even I forget sometimes. Because sometimes I don't even care about that number. I'm 29 going on 30, so I'm about to get into technically the prime of my life. Which is good for me because I started YouTube before that happened. So, so I can put all my energy into it because this is what I want to do. Do you want me to take you to the doctor? I would just do it, Executioner. I mean, even though it's not broken, the sprained arm is still nothing to play around with. Because if it don't heal back right, it could affect her movement. Or anybody's movement in general who gets their arms half broken almost. Because sprain isn't a break, but still not good. Every time he puts it in there, I have to do it. Or not. July 16th. I'm still quoting you, LOL. God dang it, Bacon. Oh no, John Nesbitt did it too. Gone! Welcome, John. Hello. Welcome. No, I'm good. Are you sure? Are you sure about that, Farsi? I mean, if you're good, it's your call. But you need to, I would say recommendations, do not use it at all for like the next day or two. Maybe even the next week. Let it heal itself back up. But, I am, back to the original question. I am 29 going on 30 in August. Because I will, this month. Favorite game of all time, go. That would be Zone of the Enders. That was not a hard question. Technically, second best would probably be Metal Gear Solid. You notice there's a trend there, but do it for the developer who made them before it was taken from him. That's all I'm gonna say. Because I don't want to get into one of those discussions. But he's got bigger and better plans that we're gonna be playing on the channel when it comes out. So either way, she says yes, I'm sure. So I mean, if you're good, you're good. That's cool. Just make sure you be careful with it. Because a sprain can lead to a break. Which MGS? The original? Yes. Technically, MGS 1 through 4. All 4 of them. I have different ones in those 4 that I like for different reasons more than others. But all of them are genius games. Because those 4 were made by the same person before the company that helped publish them railroaded the crud out of him. I'm not going to say any names right now because, like I said, I don't want to get into that discussion where this is just about a Q&A. That's for another type of stream. But 4 is my favorite of all. Yeah, see, it is for mine mostly. There are some things I like about 3 and 1 a little bit better. But 4 is my... Probably, if I were to weigh it in a scale, it would be still the highest for me. Because 4 is where everything came together. Everything between 1 through 3 and some of the in-between games, the little portable games, came all together in 4 when Liquid was inside of Ocelot's body. And you find out all the other things. I know some people may not understand what the world that was and what that meant. But if you're a Metal Gear Solid fan, you know exactly what that meant. And that epic fight scene on top of the, I forgot what it was called, on top of the New Haven. At the end was fantastic. It was probably, to this day, my most favorite cinematic um, in a game, plus fight scene that you actually control, which was amazing, in a game ever. I will say his name for this. Like, props for Kojima Productions. They are geniuses, and Kojima the man himself as well. And also shout out to the game we will be doing on the channel in the future, Death Stranded. Ooh, it's gonna be good. I can't wait. Yo, Gaming Prime's up! My movement is restricted. Yeah, that's why I said just don't use it too much so you don't hurt yourself. But it should be good. Ardnot, where are you from? I am from, well, of course the U.S., but I'm technically from Georgia. I don't live there anymore, but I was technically from Georgia. I was born in Gwinnett County. Good old little Gwinnett. I kind of miss it sometimes, I ain't gonna lie. I don't mind where I live now, but sometimes where I live can be a little bit of a pain for people in a wheelchair. So, at some point, I don't know, in the future, depending on how things develop here in this state, it won't be anytime soon, by the way, for anyone who's wondering, who lives here with me in the state that I live now, like my friend Solid and Twal and stuff like that. But in the future, far future, probably somewhere, once the channel's more established and I can feel comfortable with everything and just kind of move everything, because it would take that kind of move would take me at least, because I'd have so much equipment to move, being handicapped and stuff. That kind of move would take at least almost a month. I would have to do videos in between somehow, like maybe phone videos or phone vlogs. I'd have to try to figure out how to do that. But that won't be for like I said, a good man. The reason why I said it would take a month is where I intend on going is a completely different state if I end up doing that. That is not permanent for me personally yet. I don't know yet. I want to see what happens with the channel, what happens where I live first, with the people I know, with the friend, and stuff like that. Because I have friends here that I still want to chill with and meet that I haven't got to meet yet, that I know online. Like, shout out to Twal for All and Be Solid, YT. Also Be Solid on YouTube. By the way, what are all of your disabilities, if you don't mind me asking? I'll answer that one in just a second. That's a long-winded answer. Hold on one second. Gaming Prime. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything else. Okay, the most biggest question. Rank the Star Wars films in order of best to worst. That was a little easier for me to go. I'm from the 90s, so technically for me, best to worst is actually in the order it originally was made. And I'm not talking about order of chronological order, like 1 through 3, then 4 through 6. Yeah. And then the new ones. My favorite Star Wars movies are probably the originals. The original 3 with Luke in them. Because even though the graphics were not great back then, because they didn't have much to work with back then technologically wise, the story felt more solid. It felt more coherent. The characters felt more real. They didn't feel like they were just trying to match some kind of trope. No offense to the new characters at all, but I don't like the new ones. And then the ones with episode 1 through 3 with Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon Jinn in the first episode, and Anakin. I liked those. Those were pretty good. There were some issues with those I didn't like, but they were still, all in all, pretty coherent. I know a lot of people don't like those movies, but I kind of still prefer those over the new ones. The new ones may look better and have better action scenes, and the lightsaber fights are cooler looking, but the stories fell off of quite a lot. Like, it doesn't feel meaty anymore. And we're losing all the original characters at this point, so... And I don't know, I'm not trying... Like I said, I'm not trying to hate on the new characters or say they're completely bad and awful, blah, blah, blah. They're decent, but compared to the original designed characters, like all the new main characters, even Rey, not as tasty, not as awesome. They don't feel as real. They don't feel like as real people as the originals did. Let me see what else. Just great. My slice of pizza is on my left side. Reach over with your... That's your left that did it? Reach over with your right and grab it and be like, nah. Rian Johnson ruined them. I wouldn't say ruined. That is a strong word, but... And it's not technically Rian... And by the way, I want to say this. It's not technically Rian's total fault. I know we want to try to blame one person, but... It's technically Disney. Because Disney's the new owner and they decide who and what designs what. And then once again, I'm not hating on the movies. The movies are not horrible. They're still decent and fun movies to watch. They're just not, 5-star winning movies in my opinion. But it doesn't make them bad. It's just, Now back to the big question real quick. Because I want to go back and answer this big question Gaming Prime asked. Because that is a very big question. All of my disabilities. He didn't go with the trend. He didn't. Screw Disney, evil, greedy bastards. I mean, I can't really say that either. I mean, I agree. Okay, that's a double-edged sword, Nova. I agree with you and disagree. Because, yes, Disney does kind of just go with standard tropes that don't match the trend of the original lore very well. No offense, Disney. Just, once again, not being mean, not harshing on you. You do some good stuff. No, and you're... So, But, that being said, the other side of that sword, because of the ability of Disney being able to just throw their money around, this doesn't produce very quality products. Because they're throwing their money at the most fanciest thing they can get, which in this case is special effects. Too flashy flash. But, yeah. He created a lot of plot holes from episode 9. He did. He really did. But once again, this is still... He's being allowed this creative freedom by the producers who gave him the money, who are Disney. Which, once again, it's not a bad thing. I'm not saying the movies are total garbage or anything stupid like that. But I am saying they're not great either. But I do agree with Nova on that fashion that it's like, you gotta be careful with what you just toss your money at. Because if you want a good example of where Disney succeeds, but also gives their money enough to keep producing it, Marvel Studios, owned by Disney now, but still does brilliantly in the movies. Why? Because one, Marvel Studios knows who they want for their movies. They know what they're trying to go for. They've figured out pretty much what they want. So, Rogue One and Han Solo movie were good for Disney. Were good from... Yeah. See, and that's a good example. Bacon just gave an example. Rogue One and Han Solo were a good example as decently made versions of movies from the Star Wars universe, from the new Disney versions of things. That's the best way I can put it. Because it's not LucasArts. It's not Lucas himself anymore. It's George Lucas. So it's a different version in a way, but it's still in the same universe. And I think that's probably the weirdest thing. But each Star Wars movie is supposed to build up to the old one, technically, but in this case, it doesn't, because there is no old one anymore. Every original character's gone, except for Leia, who is CG-ified now. May the real actress rest in peace. And now, also from what I heard, Chewie. But yeah, a lot of the originality kind of left out. But now let's, once again, I'll keep getting sidetracked back to Star Wars. I'm going to go back to the original disability question real quick. All of my disabilities, I won't be able to name them all off because some of them don't really have a name. But the name for my situation of having limited legs like this, where they're small, not many toes on them, and of course no arms, just flappy little shoulders, it's called congenital amputee. What this means is you're born, or your body doesn't finish developing certain parts of you during the during the growth process when you're inside the womb. I know that's a little graphic, but I mean, you know, it's true. And that's what happens, and you're born without certain appendages. Some people have it different than I do. Shout out to another YouTuber, Armless Gamer. He's kind of like me in a way too. But he's actually missing this foot. In utero? In utero. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry. My brain didn't kick in what you said until... when I read things, it takes my brain a second to realize what it was. Yeah, in utero, basically. When you're in that stage, it's in your DNA is what it happens. You're missing two very specific genetic markers that, when combined together by your parents, it doesn't form properly for the physical side. So it misses certain things, and it doesn't develop it. So like I was saying with Armless Gamer, is he's like me. He has no arms. He's got shoulders, little shoulders. But he's actually got less of feet than I do. He actually don't have this one. He has like a little bit of less of a foot here. It's like cut off at this point where you see my... can't really point very well. I'll point with my heel. You see right here? It's like cut off right here. Like there's no foot. Like there's just a nub right here. So I actually admire him even more than me, because he has it even harder than I do. Which is something I've never ever really, seen until recently with this disease. Because I'm even blessed to have these 2 feet fully grown. Well, to their extent. Do you remember when I played War Tank with you? War Tank. Samson. I think I do. Samson. Kedrilis Samson. I remember playing War Tank. Yeah, I don't remember your original profile name, though. I did play a few people. I did play with a few people in War Tank, but welcome back, Kedrilis Samson. I don't know what your original profile was, but welcome back. You'll have to remind me who you are it's been a long time since I played that game. That was a good game. I remember that game. I was really good at that game. I love that game. But it didn't have a lot of content back then. I think I know what game you're talking about. It was like an animated tank game, or are you talking about World of Tanks? I'm pretty sure you're talking about that animated game I played. What games are you planning to get in the future? We are definitely still going to be getting DayZ. That is still happening, just later than I anticipated. We're going to be getting My Time at Portia. We're going to be getting Black Desert in August for my birthday, or after my birthday. We're also going to be getting that's not a game. We're also going to be revisiting Stellaris for Hive Mind DLC for Utopia DLC. What is my current schedule? I'll do that in a second, but yeah, we're going to be doing all those kinds of things. Some of it I don't really know, because Sony doesn't... It's hard to know what's coming out for Sony other than looking up the trailers for it and knowing it exists already. Unlike on PC or Steam, who's really good at advertising things and dropping like sales and saying, hey, this game exists, you should get it. We're definitely, by next week, hopefully, I'm probably going to start getting some more PC games. Also, the day we get DayZ. Because by next weekend, when I'm able to do DayZ, I'm hoping on Saturday we can... Not this Saturday. Next Saturday. I'm hoping... at what point is too many games? It's that point right now, which is why we're not getting any more for streaming and whatnot. Are you asking like for other streamers, or are you talking about just me personally? I'll answer both just in case. For me personally, if I schedule it right, I can play a ton of games. They just have to be set to certain days for me to keep it proper. So that's why we have it during the week for me. For me, yeah. So for me, it's Get Forts. It's a strategy game. Oh, I'll be getting Forts. There's a lot of people who suggested that a while ago when I first got my computer, that they wanted to see Forts when I'm able to do streams on the computer. That's definitely gonna be one of the games I pick up because it's pretty cheap and easy to get, and it's got a lot of awesome mods that I would like to play. So, what else? What else? What else? For me, oh yeah, the question. Too many games for me is kind of what I'm at now, which is why we haven't gotten any more, other than the ones that are going to be for Saturday. I'm trying to pick up only, at the most, 2 more games. Because I think let me count them off in my head. So, For Honor, or actually, we can do it together and y'all can help me if you want. For Honor, Monster Hunter, Stardew Valley. We're going to be moving Darkwood to Saturday because it's easier, because I just usually don't have time at night to do a horror game that only saves every time you survive a whole night. I need something I can kind of save when I want to, whenever we run out of time. So, alright, so For Honor, Monster Hunter, Stardew Valley, Darkwood, They Are Billions, Water Warships. So we're at 4. And then the 4 main ones during the week. Then Water Warships is 5. 7 days isn't an every Sunday thing now because not everyone's available. So that one I'm not going to really count, but technically it would be 6. Oh, I didn't get to read that whole thing. One real quick blue screen, and also let me see what Chad is saying. I have it. We can do a co-op. Oh, you got it on Computer Prime? Okay, cool. We'll do a co-op when I get it then. Ardnot, what if the PC Skull was in your Galaxy? I'd probably die. Just like if the Xenomorph PC version was in my Galaxy. Ardnot, do you watch Attack on Titans? I do. I never truly got to finish the series, but since that series has been out so long, I've heard so many spoilers, I basically know what happens. So, I have seen it. It's a good anime, though. The games aren't too great. The first one was, but the second one's not too great. I don't know. It's fun to play, but the fact that it makes you play a no-name character is kind of annoying. Instead of one of the characters from the story. That's what the first game did. Yes, I like it. Yeah, it's a good anime. It's a good anime. The anime itself, brilliant. There's a lot of animes I've watched that are awesome like that. Is there a connection to Lions for you? God dang it. And yes, there is a connection for Lions. I am born in the month of August. So I am a Leo. And my Native American sign, if you look at our emblem on the channel, there is a salmon swimming through fire on the other side of the yin-yang. That is my Native American sign for August. So my normal zodiac sign, Leo. Native American zodiac sign is salmon. So that's why I resonate with both, and why that channel emblem is a yin-yang of a lion in water, who is normally a fire element in the zodiac, and a fish in fire, who is normally water in the Native American zodiac. The season 4 will start October 2020. Oh, really? Nice. I'll have to watch it and check it out. But yeah, there's definitely a connection for me and Lions. Damn, that's deep. It is deep. I'm 29 and this is deep. No, I'm just kidding. It doesn't sound as good as the meme. The actual meme. LOL. I'm trying to remember what other questions. I'm trying not to miss any questions either. Oh yeah, current schedule. Current schedule isn't going to change much other than the fact that we are moving Darkwood, which is normally on the same days as For Honor on Tuesdays and Thursdays, to Saturdays. It will now be They Are Billions with For Honor on the same day. Oh yeah, missed yours. 1 second, Nova. Ardnot, what's your real name? It is Johnny. My real name is Johnny, one of the most common names in the universe. One real quick blue screen, everybody. For me, and I'll explain why in a minute, Nova, it's different for everybody. Johnny, yes, LOL. Yes, the Johnny Five, all those jokes. But back to Nova's question real quick. That actually depends on the YouTuber. For me, not really, because I'm bringing me back to Johnny Boy. Yep, there it is. Dang it. Dang you, Bacon. Dang you. Gotta go, man. See you tomorrow. Okay, alright, Prime. I'll see you tomorrow, bro. Thank you for joining the vlog. I know it is getting late for you. So, alright, bro. What was I gonna say also? This also brings me back to Prime's other question. What are all my disabilities? I can answer another one now. I also have a I consider it one, and so does most other people who have it. I have a severe case of ADHD. So I have attention deficit hyper disorder. I also suffer from serious some learning disabilities in certain subjects. Mostly it's not that I don't know how to do it, it's just it takes me longer to do it. And also, back to the gaming thing. The ADHD makes me very hyper and want to change games constantly. So if I were to do the same game too much, I actually get out of sync with that game and I start not wanting to play it because I do nothing but that game. So it actually makes me a better YouTuber switching it up. I'm not saying this would work for y'all or whoever else might want to be one. You have to kind of find your own comfortable spot on what you feel is right for you as a YouTuber. Ardnot, you like Fortnite or Minecraft? I don't like Fortnite, but I do like Minecraft. I do like Battle Royales, but I just don't like Fortnite. But I do like Minecraft, though. I'm probably going to be picking that up here soon because my friend James has that. It won't be soon because the problem with that is once again, it's kind of what Nova said. There is a such thing as too much. And I also have a certain amount of each type of game I keep. So games like Minecraft, Stardew Valley, I only tend to keep 1 or 2 of those at a time. Because they're extremely grindy and they take a long time to beat. Or do anything substantial in. And the only way I could actually get anything done to have fun videos, I could do videos with him in his world that would be us just messing around. But I wouldn't be able to do a true legitimate survival like I've wanted to in his world because he's way ahead of me. He can do whatever at this point, basically. He's got advanced like switches and mechanics in his place that are really amazing already. It's crazy. Yes, because in Minecraft you have infinite world where you can do anything. That is true. And that is part of the reason why I'm thinking about picking it up, because it's so cheap. And now that I'm not getting DayZ until, what is it, the week after, the week after this one. Not this week, next week. We'll be doing that. Because I'm trying to give my friend Twal a chance to get back on his feet, and because he's been having to move houses recently. So I'm trying to let him get moved and get back on his feet. And then we're going to pick up DayZ week after next. And I'm going to do a co-op stream with him. And anyone else who has him wants to join in. So we can, because it's very hard to survive in DayZ when you're by yourself. Most of the time, if you run into a group in DayZ and you're on your own, they're going to shoot you and take your stuff. It's just the natural way the game works. Can you make bacon from the pigs in Minecraft yet? That I don't know. At least not without mods, I don't know. I know there's probably a mod for that. But aren't the meat strips from the bacon... Aren't the meat strips from the pig basically bacon? Those little cooked meat strips? Sealy says no, you can't. And I would probably say that's probably true, because it just feels like it's too much of a detailed thing. Hey, hold on, I missed something in Executioner and Farseer. Farseer, I was born without leg function, Farseer said. Is that the only one I missed? Arnaud, what's your favorite fantasy race? So I missed 2 things. So Farseer, yeah, that's basically just almost as bad as what actually, no, that's actually worse in a way. Because that's no, you know what? That's basically the same as me, Farseer, just in reverse. Like you have arms, but your legs you don't really have working legs. You have them, but they just don't really work. That's kind of cool. Nice. We're like brother and sister. And also to answer your question, what is your favorite fantasy race? Since I'm a 40K fanatic, probably gonna say. See, the first one that came to my mind was Skaven, so I'm going to go with Skaven. I thought it would be Orc, but I think it's because I'm starting to get into the Skaven more and more as I play Ikit Claw. So, probably Skaven is my favorite fantasy race, also Farseer. And what was Executioner's question? I think I missed his too. Fortnite is banned on this channel. Oh, there it is. There it is. I see it. It's not banned, I just never really play it, or never will. I played it once or twice on the channel. It didn't really do well on my channel because I'm not really good at it and I just really don't enjoy it. And when I don't enjoy the game, and you can tell. You can definitely tell. So. My guy, I built a spaceship so dang large. It covers the entire match. Entire match? It covers the entire map. Took me weeks, but holy crap. There is a lot of mobs in the ship. But today I already finished the ship. Bacon is everywhere. Bacon is everywhere. Bacon rules the universe. And in a close second place, it's chicken. Like I said, chicken's my favorite food group. I may like bacon like on a huge scale, but technically, in the end, chicken wins all. For me, anyways. I'll just put the bacon on the chicken. Combine the best of two worlds. Do-do-do-do-do. Also, my dad is turning 94 in 2 weeks. Sorry, Farseer. That's cool. That's cool. I lost my grandmother a long time ago. And to be honest, at least y'all kind of... This is going to probably raise some questions. At least y'all kind of have yours. Y'all have your dad, at least. I only have my mother. Which might be the kind of reverse way for y'all, it sounds like. I don't know if y'all have your mother or not. But... I only have my mom. But my father is very much not dead, though. My father could give a flying flute. I don't want to cuss too much. I want this vlog to be kind of an official video for YouTube. I don't want YouTube to be like, it's got cussing in it. But basically, it doesn't give a flying flute. Also, I wouldn't want to be around that man because of what he did to my mom. He tried to hurt her and he physically and stuff. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'd probably kill him, to be honest. I'm not even lying. That's not a threat, it's just... I'm sorry for this question, but how did you lose your arms? Oh, I was born like this, Walkjaw. It was like I was explaining earlier when Gaming Prime asked what disability I have. It's called congenital amputee. What it means is you're born without certain appendages like arms or legs or sometimes both. There's actually a guy named Kyle Maynard. I think that's his right name. He has it even stranger than everyone else do. And I also want to say, most people with my situation and disability are all born completely different. Like, he has no arms or no feet like this, just nubs. It's just the heels. They stop right here. And he plays, I think this is the right one. I know two of them. There's, I think it's Kyle Maynard. I think that's the right one. And then there's Nick Vijucci. I hope I said his name right. But both of them, or at least I know one of them, they both have similar versions of my disability, where they both don't have feet like this. And one of them played football for a little while. It was crazy and awesome. Oh my, that's awesome. Humanity's numbers one rule: don't substitute bacon flavor. Exactly, never. It's a travesty. Seeley says, my grandma is 98. What is Trolley since this guy had a base made of iron and I just built a TNT cannon and loaded 20 TNT and absolutely obliterated his base. Dang. My grandma is 98. My dad passed away already. Oh, that's why Executioner was saying sorry. Okay, so y'all have, that's right, probably have two different dads and stuff. Because y'all are cousins, right? Not brother and sister, so. I'm sorry for you, Farseer. A mother is an awesome thing. I mean, a father. A father is an awesome thing. I said it backwards, my bad. A father is an awesome thing. I feel you. I lost mine in a very different way. It sucks. Executioner says mom is 89. Dang, my mom's getting up there. She's, I don't want to say the wrong number. She's like up there, almost 70. Almost. It's not quite there yet. Ardnot, I also had a rough childhood with parents. It was crazy. Abuse, child services, different violence with my childhood. It was very bad. My family didn't accept me. Only my friends and girlfriend were there. That's sad, Bacon. I'm sorry for that, man. Mine was pretty good. Relatively. My childhood was... We'll get to this. We'll get to something else in another. I don't know if I'm strong enough to say a certain thing yet. I'll leave you on suspense for that one, but it's something I want to raise awareness for in the future, so I don't really want to talk about that right now because that's something that's going to get me triggered, and I won't stop talking about it when I start. So, that'll be for another vlog when I'm a little bit braver. Either way, all I can say is, most of my childhood, at least as far as parents, other than my dad being a horrible person to my mother from what I remember when I was little and from what she's told me, I had a pretty decent childhood for being in a wheelchair. Sometimes it's pretty hard being in a wheelchair when you're a child. But my mother was always trying to strive to help me, make me stronger, keep me going, get me things that could help me, so I'm always keeping out there, keeping me involved with people, and all that, and keeping me, helping me learn, just being there, supporting me when I was down, all that awesome stuff. So, parent-wise, I've had it pretty good, since Dad wasn't even in the picture to begin with. Thankfully, maybe that was good for the better in the end anyways. But, my mom is 47, but people think she's my grandmother because she looks oh, that's horrible, Walkjaw. Horrible! Yeah, your mom's gonna kill you, Walkjaw. My mom's actually pretty, takes care of herself pretty hard, actually. So, she's actually, like I said, she's getting up there. She's getting towards 70. But she actually looks like she's more close to, in her 40s or 50s. Which is cool. Yo, odd boy, welcome. Farseer, people had to keep carrying me up and downstairs. Yeah, for me, that's one thing. For me, it was a little different. I only had to go up and downstairs a couple times in my life. And if you want to try to picture something really hilarious in your head, picture me not in a wheelchair, but learning how to climb stairs. I used to know. I probably still could if I tried. If I'm not in this chair, I can worm my way upstairs. I'll get up there eventually. Yeah, I'm like doing the worm, but upwards. But most of the houses I've always lived in, because my mom's always made sure of this, because it's easier for someone in a wheelchair, and she's always thought about that for me, for my sake. We've always lived in one-story houses. We've always lived in ranch houses, so houses that never have staircases. Like things that you have to go up and down. Is that the type of chair that can climb stairs? No, it is not. Sadly, my insurance would never cover something like that. That's another. I'm gonna say this real quick, but this is also another topic to raise awareness in the future vlogs when the channel is big enough to kind of do things like that. Let's just say this is where to go back to the part of the childhood that's not so great. Let's just say, except for certain states, In the United States, there's not many of them, but there are a couple. California's one of them. There's a couple others. They're mostly in the north or the west, like far west. Most states in the United States do not provide very good, and I'm just going to say this out there. This is to raise awareness, and this is the only time I'm going to say it. I'm not talking crud or trying to say anything bad or I don't support anything or my country or something, some bull crud like that. But most states in the United States do not give very good coverage to handicapped people, whether it be to help them live a normal life or whether it be for wheelchair and equipment. They do decently in some places, like where I live, but it's just enough to say, oh, we're helping. But it's just enough to also just keep you alive, because they don't have, because here's the thing, is awareness raising real quick. Most people don't know what it's like to live in someone like me and Farseer or anyone else out there who's in a wheelchair situation. So it's kind of hard to say, oh, that's enough when you don't live it. When the rules, and no offense, and the budget is decided by people, this is not offensive, who are normal. And in the relative terms of what normal is. Physically. They have arms, they have legs, they can walk, they can drive, they can do all of this. So no offense, they can't decide what is normal or what is sufficient for someone in my situation. Because they don't live in my life. And that's something there's so many things I want to do. No, you good, odd boy. I was listening to some of the songs that reminded me of my friend, and it was sad. I'm a little depressed now. Odd boy, it's okay. Just focus on the stream and learn about all the awesomeness that we're talking about. But basically, that's what it is. But no, sadly, this is not. Back to the original question. This is not a wheelchair who can climb stairs. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Executioner 89. People had to keep carrying me up and down stairs. My room was on the second floor. Ah, I see. Executioner had to carry me up and down stairs sometimes when I was young. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, good family is always going to help you. That's why it's always good when you have at least one good family member on your side, especially in our situation, Farseer. What's my favorite food? The chicken food group. Second favorite would probably be Mexican food, like tacos, enchiladas, tostadas. And my all-time favorite when it comes to just Mexican food in general, you're going to think I'm Deadpool now, chimichangas. When I finally got my first real chimichanga, it was amazing. I didn't even know they were that good. I didn't even know what a chimichanga was other than when Deadpool would say, I want some chimichangas. Didn't even know what they were until I went to a true Mexican restaurant and they sold chimichangas. Good, like, really beefy, stuffed, meaty chimichangas. And when I had that chimichanga, Elder is handicapped? Yeah, she is. She's disabled like me. Handicap's kind of a different type of word. That's why I try to differentiate, and this is something I want to raise awareness in the future as well. Technically, disabled. There's nothing wrong with what you said, odd boy. By the way, before I say this, but technically, disabled's the more technical term, the more apt term, because we are physically disabled in some way or fashion. But handicapped is more like. That's almost kind of like a mental thing. There are mental disabilities, don't get me wrong, but those are the ones that affect like how you live your life and stuff like that. A handicap is more like a temporary injury, I guess is the best way to put it. Attempt to announce if you dare. German. Oh no. Oh God. Oh, I'm gonna butcher this, Bacon. Why did you do this? Bist du nicht mein Liebes live streamer und YouTuber? I know that was horrible, Bacon. Don't kill me. English translation. Arnott, you are my favorite YouTuber, live streamer, and YouTuber. Oh, thank you, Bacon. Thank you, thank you. I probably butchered your language right there, though, so please don't kill me. Oof. Greetings, Lord Ardnot. Black Knight! Yo, what's up? Let me see. You know, Kosama Walk just say, what Ardnot mean? I'm not sure what you're asking. Are you asking what did I mean by food? You don't know what a chimichanga is, maybe. I don't know if you have them where you're at. I don't know how to explain it other than it's an oversized burrito with tons of melted cheese and beef in it. Also, I tend to put a lot of hot verde sauce. But chicken is technically my favorite food, Walkjaw. Like, straight up just chicken. Any type of chicken, almost. Grilled is... I know it's because I have a bad habit of not wanting to be healthy. I think he's asking what your name means. What night? Oh, Ardnot? Oh, what Ardnot means. Oh! Ardnot's an orc name. It's an orc name for hard knot. Or, yeah, hard knot. It's an orc version, iteration for hard knot. Like a hard knot to untie. But orcs don't know how to pronunciate anything properly. And since they're one of my favorite Warhammer 40k faction, thank you for that, Nova, by the way. It's like an orc thing. Ardnot is what is his meaning? Oh, okay, yeah. No, the name, yeah. Yeah, the name of the meaning. I don't know if the name itself has any meaning, other than I created the name from an orc iteration of another name from a game I played a long time ago. It's also a play on words for hard knot. So HRDNOT or I can't spell today. HARDKNOT. So it's normally supposed to be spelled hard knot. But you take the K out and you take the H out because orcs can't pronounce H's and K's very well unless they're yelling wah. It pronounces Ardnot, which is where it came from. All Herald Ardnot, destroyer of faces. Yes, destroyer of faces. Welcome, welcome. Let me see. Wait, why Black Knight leaving? It's really late where I'm at right now, so I'll be going Ardnot. Oh, Black Knight said it's late. Yeah, I know it's late in Britain right now. Silent K, though, LOL. Well, no, there's no... well, yeah, technically there's a silent K. You are right. The hard knot version does still have the K silent, but in the proper spelling, it's supposed to have K. But, yes, you are correct, Nova. But, yeah, it's fine, Black Knight, if you can't stay right now. I understand it's late in Britain. My friend James lives over there, too, so I know it's, like, probably somewhere in the morning for you guys right now. You want to HVZ brush? I can't do it right now, bro. I don't know if I'll have time tonight, Brandon, because I don't know what time this vlog is going to be ending. Because I've got to have time to eat because I haven't eaten. Because I've been YouTubing all day. Sometimes I do that. I just don't get hungry and I just YouTube all day and then I eat afterwards. Who gave you the idea for starting videos on YouTube? I'll have to give a shout out for this one to answer that, Walkjaw, because it's a famous YouTuber who did this. Plus, some of my friends started suggesting it after I started watching this YouTuber. The person who inspired me, technically there's two YouTubers, but one of them I started watching first before the other one. So, and I'll say who in a minute. So, shout out to Jacksepticeye and Markiplier real quick before I say this. Technically, Sean and Mark are my inspiration. Because... along with my friends, like I said, my friend Shadow Scar, a couple other friends that I used to that I talked to here and there, they had suggested like, well, you play video games all the time, why don't you just be a video game Let's Player? And I didn't really truly know what this was at the time because I didn't watch Sean or Mark yet, which that's their names by the way, Jack and Markipliers. Jackaboy, yep, Jackaboy. what had happened in this order. My friends started saying it first. I was like, that sounds pretty cool, but I didn't know how lucrative it was. I didn't even know you're going to kill me for this one and think I'm crazy and live under a rock. I didn't even know, shout out to this one too, I didn't even know who Felix was, PewDiePie. I didn't even know Felix yet. I was like, I didn't know what Let's Playing was until my friends started telling me about it, and I'm like, oh, what's this? So I looked up Let's Plays, and just so happens, the very first video I find, which he'd probably laugh if he could hear this, is a Happy Wheels video from Jackaboy. Oh, it was... And I proceeded from there because I thought he was a cool dude and I enjoyed his videos a lot to literally watch every single video he has. I ain't gonna lie. I've watched from the beginning to the end. It took a while, but from basically his conception of a YouTuber to the end as a YouTuber, because it helped me learn a lot. Watching him grow helped me learn how to be a better YouTuber because I was like, It also makes me feel a little bit better about myself when I was nervous when I first started, because he's a pure professional now, as far as the Let's Player is concerned. And it's cool to see when the people you look up to were started where you did. It's really humbling. I also technically went to his, do you have 90 minutes? World tour when he came to my state. But, nice. Oh, I think Swag just shared. No, that was Farseer, I think. It was either Farseer or someone just shared something for my video. Thank you. Thank you for sharing the video. Happy Will, do you know who Dr. Zoidberg is or Professor Farnsworth is? What shows are those? That would be Futurama. One of my other favorite shows in the world. Oh, man. Bite my shiny metal behind. I have to say behind. We know that's not what the line is. But I have to be kind of kosher in this vlog. Because once again, I want the vlogs to be serious videos. During gameplay, I'll cuss every now and then because it's less important to me to worry about that. But since I want the vlogs to be a shared thing on YouTube for sure, I'm not going to try to cuss during these vlogs. So, bite my shiny metal behind. Oh well. In this case, it actually works because my chair does have a shiny bottom. Oh, man. You said, let me go back to what I was saying. So, word yo, Jackaboy. Wait, what if Jack used his real name? It would be Seancepticeye. It wouldn't be as cool. Or not. What would you do if you see a Space Marine playing a saxophone while standing on a Land Raider? I'll join in with a guitar or something. I don't know. It sounds like a time you want to have fun with that Space Marine. Because most of the time, a Space Marine would just shoot you. But when one wants to play the saxophone, you join in. No, but anyways, I know their in real life names. Oh yeah, I know them too. Felix, Mark, Sean. I actually know a bunch of YouTubers' real life names because at this point, sharing your first name is not dangerous. It's your last name you really don't want to do, which is why I probably will never say my last name. It's not for anything personal to you guys. It's for my own protection, YouTube-wise. But first name is fine. Like, my name's Johnny. So it's like, that's fine. Oh yeah, I definitely know Bacon. I definitely know. Farseer said, watch it. Watch what? Watch what? What? Futurama? I watch Futurama. Oh no, I'm watching the video Farseer sent, and it was something. Oh really? I can't play the video in the background, but I'll keep it muted and I'll check it out. 1 second. I'll see what you posted. I think it was right here. How do I... There we go. I want to open this in a new tab. You're seeing my mouse is right here, by the way. It's upside down, so it takes me a second sometimes for it to get everything moved around. there it is. Yeah. The saxophone Space Marine. Yeah, see, and by the way, I love the I love the fact that there's a war going on in the background while this is happening. I need to watch that with sound next time. Oh man. Oh no, I wanna replay it. Hold on, it's gonna go back and then I gotta pause it. That's fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. Let me go back to the chat. That is absolutely... Are you married? Nope. I wish. But no, I'm not. I know that's a weird thing. Most people don't say that. I wish I was married. I do. I really do. I want to have a family one day. But I am not married. No, I am not. I don't even technically have a girlfriend because... Let's answer this question too. And once again, this is nothing against anybody or anything. It's just the way our society's kind of programmed in our brain a little bit. So it would take a very powerful and really open-minded woman to probably date someone in my situation. Because it's not like a normal situation, because one, they're going to be having to deal with the fact I'm in a wheelchair. So some things are going to be a little different, and some things will be a little harder to achieve than others. Not the things you think, by the way. You're probably thinking certain things, not that thing. But other things like going out to places, like going out on dates and stuff easily, would be a lot harder. And that sucks. Because it's not their fault. That's and it's not my fault either in a way. It's just the way it is. So they tend, no offense to myself, women don't tend to go for me unless, like I said, they're very open-minded people and all that. And so like I said, I never had any relationships hardly during school except one. And I'll even say it, that one relationship I do regret messing up. If that person ever saw this video, or ever joined this video, I would have to apologize to him. Because I got scared and kind of ran away in a way. Because it was my first real situation where someone actually got past the wheelchair. And it actually kind of scared me, because I wasn't used to it. Because most of the time it's no, 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 or the normal... I prefer the no, because it's more honest. Or the normal... Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to see someone right now. But you are seeing someone. But anyways. But something like that. But that's to that extent. But no, I am not. I am not married. Mankind for Ethical Animal Treatment, otherwise known as MEAT. Great Futurama episode. I remember that episode. Yeah, I love that the acronym is MEAT when it's supposed to be protecting animals, yet we all know anything in Futurama isn't about protecting anything. Like, mom's friendly robots. That's all I have to say. And that's enough said. How would any 40K faction react to that? I would imagine it'd be kind of frightening. It's hilarious, but it's actually very intimidating. Because he's just sitting there going... while the Land Raiders just blasting flamethrowers and guns while the gunships in the air fly around blasting, dropping bombs. He's just going... I can't do a saxophone noise. Just imagine saxophone. Like, that would just be fantastic. Oh, man. Oh, man. We had a good one tonight. We've actually been going for about an hour and a half. We may have to start wrapping it up soon, though. It's already 10:30 where I'm at. I would record it and make of the raid? I think it didn't type everything. Executioner, want to join the raid of Area 51? You should do that. You should do that, Zeely. Apparently, about 600,000 people are already raiding Area 51. Is this like a channel or something? Oh, is someone doing a channel raid right now? That's a lot of raiding people. 600,000? Who's the raid lord now? Isn't there like a certain lord who like leads over people who raid chats and just come and not only some of them help YouTubers by doing this, others is just for messing with you, but if you want to know the attack plans, look up the official Area 51 attack plan. No, the government facility. Oh, okay. That's a lot of people. Why are we trying to raid it? Do we need alien life forms? On the 20th of July is when it's going down. It's a bullshit meme that people are going to storm. Oh! Oh, it's a meme. What would that even accomplish even if they did? And also, I want to point out something kind of hilarious. If you know it exists, that's not where the good stuff is. That's all I'm going to say. Like, if you know it exists, more than likely, all the good goodies are somewhere else. In Area 52. That would be a better meme that there's an Area 52. To see them aliens. I wish I had a palm to face palm when I could. It's just like, ugh. This is the best I can do. It looks like I'm just sagging over like, ugh. Like I died. Oh man. No, but yeah, the only person I live with right now is my mother. Since it's also, because that's also another thing. No kidding, it's not classified that they moved operations to some such and such. Let me read what that said. Didn't even actually know that. See, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Sorry for the blue screen, everybody. Because it's like, once it's that popular, it's not a secret anymore. How would you keep anything a secret in a place that everyone knows is real? Oh, the irony. That's why I find that meme's kind of hilarious. That we're gonna go see them aliens. They're not there. Even if they exist, they ain't there. They've been moved. Oh man. That's funny. Oh man, I'm enjoying tonight's vlog. I like doing this. This is gonna be fun. I'm glad we're gonna make this a regular thing now on Saturdays. Today is a little different, like I said, because I didn't do it last weekend. But we will be doing it this Saturday. I like doing these vlogs now. It's fun. We can get into these crazy, weird conversations that normally don't always spark up during certain games. Hides it from you. It keeps you safe. I'm going to be okay in Germany. I know. That is true. That is true. Yeah, that is true, Bacon. I agree with that logic. Keeping it a secret doesn't mean it makes it safe. But he's like, I think I'll just stick to being in Germany. That's funny. I mean, yeah. I mean, if it's still a restricted facility, it depends. Is it like, yeah. This would be like Futurama at this point. We would be turning into Futurama if I think the government did this. You know what would be hilarious? Turn Area 51 into a tourist site. Like, don't have anything real in there. Make fake things. Put it in there, turn it into a tourist site, and let everyone raid it on that day. Make tons of money off it. I know that sounds awful, but it's like I said, it's no point in it. It's just hilarious. You're just. If anyone actually does this is my public announcement of the day. If you actually are thinking about doing this, don't be an idiot. That's my public announcement. Don't be an idiot, because it's still technically a government base, which means restricted. Which means, guess what? You ain't allowed in there. And they ain't gonna tell you to politely go away in a facility that far out. Oh, that's gonna be hilarious. But as a wise man once said, Obi-Wan Kenobi, what happened to the one of you will affect the other. True. And also, I have the high ground. Executioner said, no, the guy. I would be standing on a car with Space Marines cosplay on playing on a saxophone while driving towards Area 51. I'd have to be there for that before they gun down your car. There's an incoming weird hostile playing a saxophone. He seems to be armored, sir. It's not real armor. Oh, man. Oh, man, that's great. Alright, Ready, rights. Oh. But, it would fail horribly. It would fail horribly, but it would still be a great way to go out. If you gotta go, let's say it was on your bucket list and you were gonna be passing away soon. I would love that to be a bucket list thing. It's like the last thing I want to do before I die is dress up as a space marine. So what days do you usually play World of Warships? Nova, let me answer this real quick and then I'll say what I was gonna say. Nova, I usually play World of Warships on every Sunday now. Because it's my new community game where we try to get 2 platoons going at the same time with the same composition. So, because if we do this, we proved it in this last Sunday stream with James and his group that we got together. We try to get 2 different divisions going so we can fight each other. We've gotten to the point where now we figured out how we can go against each other in World of Warships as a community. Since there's no custom matches right now, we found a way to fight each other on the maps. So it's every Sunday, Nova, if you want to join in. Weren't you there? Right? Yeah, you were there, Nova. It's always every Sunday, bro. I forgot you were there. My brain has so much things that it does, I sometimes get kerfuffled, is the best way to put it. If y'all know where that word came from, good on you. Yep. Yeah, so yeah, you were with us. So yeah, it's every Sunday. Yeah. It's every Sunday, Nova. The reason Sunday is cool, awesome. Yeah, it will, and that's permanent, by the way, Nova, because it's a free to play game. I try to keep the free to play games that the community can play with me on the community Sundays. So that is a permanent thing that will always be every Sunday. Unless, like, some kind of emergency happens or something weird, or maybe something happens and I'm not able to do as many streams that day or something. Just examples. But it'll always be every Sunday. You didn't finish the statement. Oh, yeah, Right. Thank you for reminding me real quick, Executioner. Yeah, if I had saw someone's bucket list, and if I had the choice to be like, if they had the choice to do that, I would love to be one of those guys to be like, the last thing that I would want to do in life before I die is to dress up as a space marine on top of an automatic piloted car going towards Area 51 while playing a saxophone. That would be the best way in the universe. There's a bunch of different ways it'd be cool to go out in that way, but that would be one of the best ways to go out in the world. Yeah, because then on my gravestone it can be cause of death, serving the emperor. I've been to Area 51. They turned my fellow pig into a flying pig and me into lunch bacon. I've mastered the art of aiming to get citadels. I've got 5 in one salvo. It insta-killed the Pensacola. I was in a York. Oof! Well, the York does have pretty good... In the York's defense, why you probably got that many citadels as well as you're getting good at aiming. The York has some big guns. So, I can imagine any other cruiser fighting this thing is asking for death. Yeah, exactly. Cause of death. Honoring the Emperor. Nova said it better than I did. Well, I don't know if trying to purge Xenos is accurate, though, Executioner. That would be accurate as far as a Space Marine in general. But I'm playing the saxophone while on top of a car. I don't have a bolter. So I'm not purging right now. I'm just playing a saxophone. So I'm literally dying while honoring the Emperor with song. And my epic death. I've gotten citadels on battleships with my tier 3 destroyer. What? I suddenly don't know how to speak English after reading that sentence. What? Oh my god. How big are... How? What are the German destroyers carrying? Mac guns? If they can do it, that means that York can do it to battleships real easy. Although the battleships at his tier are a lot higher. I don't know how, but it happened. I mean, I guess maybe it's a tier 3, so the only thing you're going to be worrying about, what is Izuchi's... I can't remember the tier 3 American off the top of my head. Orion's. I guess I could see that. Possibly. The tier 3 battleships aren't too good with armor in that game at that point. Want me to send the Death of Hope trailer? Yeah, actually, dude. Yeah, send it through the... Yeah, actually, that would be perfect, Farseer. Favorite band? You'll have to give me a second on that one. I'm actually not sure. I'm one of those... I know it's going to sound weird. I'm one of those guys who likes to listen to a lot of different things. And it's not literally usually based off of band. It's usually based off of, like, just the songs themselves. I'll try to give you one. I know my original favorite band. I'll give that one if I can't think of one off the top of my head right now. I guess I do have one that I always listen to more than others when I need to calm down. And I'll say their names in a minute. Shout out. This video may get claimed just saying their names. But, it's fine. But yeah, Farseer. Yeah, definitely put the Death of Hope trailer before I answer this question in the super chat. The super chat. You have preferred genre then? Yes, that I do. My preferred genre is not a specific one, but basically techno music. So, and I know that's a very broad term. I'm doing that on purpose because I listen to a ton of it and different kinds. Some more melodic, some more crazy, like over the top, like have like nothing but bass. It depends on my mood. But my second favorite genre is always going to be, because I grew up with it, rock and roll. Which is what brings me to my original favorite band, Linkin Park. Now, my current favorite band, that's not techno, that I probably listen to just to calm myself down, that I like to listen to on my days off, Imagine Dragons is my current favorite band. Nice. I see it. Cool. It's in Super Chat now. Nice. Because that way I can look it up and can see it so I don't forget it. And I can watch it. I don't know if I'll be able to watch it tonight, but now that it's in Super Chat, I can permanently see that and watch it in the morning when I get on my computer to get everything ready. Thank you. Thank you for that, Executioner and Farseer. Thank you. Death of Hope Legacy trailer. Because I want to watch it with sound. And after I get off here, I'm basically going to have to rush to eat. And then after I eat, I'm going straight to bed probably. Because we've got kind of a big day tomorrow with For Honor. Because I've been practicing. We're going to be playing the Highlander. And I'm going to be doing They Are Billions tomorrow night. So. What else? Yeah, the York has gotten Citadels on Iowas. I figured. Because the York has some big guns for a cruiser. Some really big guns. Hipper has better guns with slightly less range. That's true. That's true. The Hipper does have the biggest guns with a little bit less range. But I can just upgrade the range with my perks. Especially if I get Gunther like you have. Can't believe you got Gunther. I don't have him yet. Lucky. Freaking got Gunther already. But if I had Gunther with the proper accessory attachment to increase firing range, it shouldn't be a problem. But the Hipper does basically... And this is something I can legitimately say even compared to the Tier 7. What is it called? The Tier 7 American. I don't remember the Tier 7 American's name. For some reason it's jumping out of my head, even though I have the one right before it. Kind of forgot. Either way, it's technically, I think its guns are even bigger than that one. So technically it does, legitimately, the Hipper does have freaking battleship guns on her. They're lower caliber battleship guns compared to other battleships. But for a cruiser? That's very scary. Because it's a cruiser who can maneuver very easily and just keep pelting you with shots with faster reload than you. Because his guns, I think, are single barrels, or do they become double barrel at the Hipper? Can't remember. Warning, it contains a lot of blood and heresy. Also, it actually shows how violent 40k battles are. Oh, I've seen some of the real what 40k is supposed to be like. It's supposed to be extremely violent. Fantasy and 40k. 40k more violent than fantasy. Like, by a lot. But it is still Warhammer in general, and Warhammer is supposed to be very visceral. The Schornhorst, Horst? I don't know how to pronounce German names. I hate it. The Schornhorst is about 100 USD ship. 100 USD ship, 88 euros for me. Yeah, that's why I don't really buy ships. That's too much money. I can buy a ton of games for our channel for $100. As much as I'd like to have the Schornhorst, I'd rather just wait till battleships just become a natural thing for the Germans as a tech tree. And just do it that way. Holy crap, warships and game purchases are expensive as hell. Oh yeah, they are. They are. That's what Bacon just was discussing. Buying premium ships is usually about $100. I think as you just buy the ship alone without boosters, it's $60. But once again, this is a whole game we're talking. For me, that's... Unless I have extra money and we don't need no new content, I can't legitimize that kind of purchase most of the time. If I ever started making more, and once I become monetized and I start making more money on the side, it won't be a lot because monetization doesn't pay very much for a small YouTuber like me in the beginning. It doesn't technically pay a lot ever, but it pays more eventually. I'll still make enough on the side where we could make purchases like that every now and then. Alright, now which Space Marine Legion is your favorite out of 18 legions? I always forget their names. You're going to have to correct me if I say the wrong one. The ones that have the lions. The ones that are based with the lion emblem. I think it's... the Death Corps? No. I don't remember their names. But they're based... I think they're black and white? It's been a while. I don't... like you, I don't know all the chapters by heart. But... I think it's the one with the lion symbol. Whatever that one is. And then second favorite, Space Wolves. With the stream. How well do I do? Oh, you talking about money-wise? Right now, I'm not monetized yet. So I don't make any money right now. But as far as like views and... likes and how many subscribers I've gone up in the last little while, I'm doing pretty good. Nova. For a small channel, we're doing really well. Like, we're making a lot of ground from what I've seen on other small channels who, we're not going to go into this in detail, who didn't cheat. Because certain channels do cheat. Because there is a way to cheat the system. I'm not going to say what it is because I'm not going to promote it and I don't want it to become a thing on YouTube. It already is a thing. You trending growth? Yeah, I am. I am, Nova. Trending. You meant to say trending. I know what you... I think I figured that's what you were... I am definitely trending growth. I'm now... Depending on the game, unless like someone like Jack or something does it at the same time as I do, I tend to be one of the top, like, results now. Not necessarily at the top all the time, but I'm starting to get, like... The algorithm with my new schedule, which is why I made a permanent schedule now, is now officially starting to recognize me as a permanent YouTuber. I'm now starting to see my own videos just searching the games I play. Not at the top of all of them, but within a couple... So far, within the first 3 pages, I've been every time. And that's pretty impressive for someone as small as my channel currently. So, it means I finally got the algorithm down and and the AI is finally locked onto my presence. Which is also why I have to be careful with certain things. But, the 18th Legion are before the Codex Atartes. Is that who they are? Is that who they are, Executioner? I mean, like I said, I don't know them by heart. I just know that they have a lion emblem and that they're really badass. They're like the Emperor's right hand or something. Or they consider themselves the Emperor's right hand or something. Ardna, what's your favorite droid from CIS? The Droideka. Because I like things that roll around and have shields. Also, they can devastate an entire platoon if you're good with one. So, Droidekas, that's an easy one. Technically, second favorite's probably the Commando droid with the sword because I like droids that wield swords. And now a surprise con! I had to do it. Dang you. Dang you, Bacon. Dang you. Starfleet protocol dictates. Oh, no, but anyways, I think I'm going to start wrapping up. I think I just heard my mom come back in. I think she's back. I don't know if she's been back this whole time, but I just didn't hear her. So I can get off here and eat something, get ready for tomorrow. But I want to say thank you, everybody. Once again, this has been another awesome vlog. I'm glad everyone joined and had fun with me tonight and chilled out and just chat with me. This is probably, because I'm a very talkative person, I actually kind of do enjoy this quite a lot. I enjoy doing these vlogs. They're really fun. But I definitely can't be keeping this going too much longer because it is pretty late where I'm at. Still haven't eaten, like I said, and I need to get that done. So if my mom wants to go to bed, she can, because she has to help me get set up before she goes to bed. But I also, to answer one real quick thing, I know no one asked it, but I am technically capable and can move my body enough. I can't get in my chair anymore because I have rods, and I don't know if I have rods, but I think I still have some. I have fusion in my spine, like my spine's been fused from a certain section to a certain section, so I can't bend very well. I can't get back in the chair, but I can get out of my chair myself. So what I usually do is I usually stay up a little bit later, do everything I need to do for tomorrow, and let my mom go to bed and stuff, and I just lay myself down. It's pretty cool. It took me a while to learn this trick, being in my situation. But, like I said, I used to be able to do both, get in and out, but that's harder now since the surgery I had. The Tirpitz had torpedoes. Her sister ship, the Bismarck, did not. Yeah, I know. The Bismarck didn't have them. But I think the only thing I hope before we go, let me read Executioners real quick, and then I'll answer something about what Bacon just said that I'm hoping doesn't happen, but I think it's gonna. The 18 legions are the Ultramarines, Night Lords, Space Wolves, Word Bearers, World Eaters, Raven Guard. I think it's the Dark Angels, Blood Angels, Thousand Suns, and the Iron Warriors. Emperor Children, Iron Hand, Imperial Fist, and Lunar Wolves. I forgot the rest. I'm not sure who they are. I want to say the one that sounded familiar were the Dark Angels. I think. Do they have a lion emblem? I want to say it's them, though. I hope the turpin... Yeah, that's what Bacon... You took the words right out of my mouth, buddy. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm hoping, but I have a feeling it's gonna be. Because the Shornhurst is a premium ship. I have a feeling the Tirpitz is gonna be one. Because they did mention that since they're cutting down our tech tree, it's only gonna be rank 1 or tier 1 to tier 8 eventually, and that's it. Some of the in-between experimental ships and certain ships will become premium on console, where they're not on PC. Which is kind of annoying, but I kind of understand their principle behind it. It's still a free-to-play game. It's still got to make money. I wish they charged a little cheaper for these ships. I think $40 to, like, $60 at the most. Like, $60's fine if you have extra, but $100's a lot. But it does give you boosters, though. But sword emblem. So they have a sword emblem, so it's not them. I'll have to look up who they are. I don't remember their names out of the ones you told me. Out of the ones you told me, Space Marines, White Scars and Salamanders. So you said the White Scars and Salamanders are those? Oh, those are ones you were naming off as well because you didn't name those. Yeah, because you forgot to say those. But Salamanders, aren't they like a lizard one? But we'll have to discuss this in the next one, though, Executioner, this Saturday. I will be, by the way, doing another vlog this Saturday. We'll probably just keep doing Q&As for a little bit until I have something else I can truly do. Oh, no. No, I know what we can do. No. I know what we'll do. We'll still do a vlog. But what we're going to do, since now I can do a better full screen and y'all can see more in this screen, I'm going to do another computer showcase. So I'm going to do another like stream setup to show y'all what I'm using to do my streaming with on console and future PC very soon. Since we have a better screen right here and we can see more of the screen, which what does X do? Oh, that's cool. I can put a green screen. That's cool. So I could actually have stuff behind me if I wanted to. We might do that for fun in the future, but that will be in a room where I can do that more with. This room, I don't think I'd be able to successfully set that room up for green screen stuff like that. But yeah, that's something we'll definitely have to do this weekend, Executioner. I'll look up who they are so I can tell you their name. Maybe it's Death Guard. Or Alpha Legion. I don't remember. Those names sound familiar, so it might be one of them, but I'll have to look it up myself. I'm literally going to have to look it up in the dumbest way. Which Space Marine chapter has the lion emblem? Or which ones, and then I'll tell you which one it is. Because I know which one it is once I see the emblem. I know what the emblem looks like. I just need to see it. And I'll tell you which one it is this weekend. When we do the vlog. Maybe even in... I don't know if I'll remember it by tomorrow. I might forget. But I'll have to write it down in my phone. Neon Disc Graf Spree isn't coming to console. Oh, the Graf Spree isn't coming to console? I heard that. I heard that might be a thing. Because the Graf Spree's kind of a weird ship to begin with. And also I've heard it... I don't know if it's true. I heard it can be kind of OP on PC. So I could imagine on console it would wreck house. So, Celestial Lions. So, he said the Celestial Lions. Nova said the Celestial Lions. That might be it. I still don't know by name. I'll have to look at the emblem, but that does sound very familiar. Don't know if that's a chapter or not. I think it is. Pretty sure I've heard that before. That sounded more realistic, more what is the word? That sounded more familiar in my brain when I heard it, when I read it in Nova's message than the others. Huh. I don't know. I'll have to see. At least the Graf Zeppelin German carrier should come. True! We should get the Graf Zeppelin. They're from 30K before the Emperor was put in the Golden Throne. Oh! Maybe then. Maybe it is them. I don't know. Like I said, I'll have to look it up and tell you who my favorite is. Because without being at the shop, because I'm not an experienced 40K person yet, without being at the shop and seeing them in the book and their emblem, I can't tell you their name and their stuff off the top of my head. That probably is right, though. But we'll see. I'll have to look it up. And then I'll let y'all know. Because that's the Space Marine chapter I would use in the tabletop, if the one that I'm talking about. If I could. Well, I will, but I'm not going Space Marine first. I'm going Orc and Skaven first. But, yeah. But, alright everybody, I'm starting to get tired. I did a thing, LOL. Oh, Jim just sent me a message. I wonder what that was. He must have got ahead of me in the Germans, I bet. Half the Space Marines legions betrayed the Empire and caused the Horus Heresy. So that's what that was. So I've heard of the Horus Heresy, I just didn't know what it meant. So that's what caused that. That's cool. I'll have to read up on that. But, alright everybody, like I said, if I keep reading, I'm just going to keep talking, because y'all know me, I'm a chatter. What color would your lightsaber be? Purple. So many easy questions. No, I'm just kidding. JK, I love answering these questions. But it would be purple. Oh, bacon. Probably a little bit darker than Mace Windu's does, though. Mace Windu's is more of a violet pink, where mine would be like straight purple. Like a dark purple. Not dark, but like a, kind of like, I don't think I have an example in the stream. I guess kind of like, you see behind me, like those purple lights that are like very purple, and then there's the pink ones. The ones that are very purple, it would be like that purple, but a slight tad darker. Because then it would be a true purple. But definitely would be purple, would be my lightsaber color. Will you purge the Xenos? I mean, if I'm going to be a Space Marine, of course I'm going to purge the Xenos. You can't be a good Space Marine without purging the Xenos. And the Mutant. And the Heretic. No, but seriously though. Purge the Xenos. No. Alright, everybody. I want to say thank you to Nova, Executioner, Bacon. I'm going to go through chat because I want to give everyone their proper shout-outs. Executioner, Bacon, Nova, Farseer. 1 second, let me go in the chat. I don't want to miss anybody. Sealy. I don't know if it's Osama or Kosama. I always say Kosama. Because sometimes O's and other letters in other languages aren't pronounced the same. So forgive me if I said it wrong, Wakja. If you're still watching right now. Yeah, so Wakja, shout out to Wakja, Farseer, Oddboy, Bacon, Executioner, Sealy, Desdenova, Brandon, 242, The Black Knight, Oddboy Games. I think I said that, but I want to make sure. Also, check out Oddboy Games and show him some love. He's been going through some rough stuff lately and needs some support, so show him your love, everybody. And try to support his channel the best you can. Who else? The Black Knight. No, there were some people up here. Gaming Prime, shout out to his channel and thank you for joining the vlog. Kedrilis Samson, the one that says, "Do you remember when I played War Tank with you?" Thank you for joining, Samson, and thanks for joining the chat and being a part of the vlog. I do, like I said, you'd have to remind me who you are directly, because I don't recognize you by your YouTube account. But I know I played a few people in War Tank. But I'm glad to have you back, bro. If you're coming back to the family, welcome back, bro. Oh, I just got a new subscriber. We've Got Trouble. Oh, I like that. That's a good one. Thank you for the subscribe. We've Got Trouble. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Shout out to We've Got Trouble, everybody. And also, I want to give a shout out to John Nasbitt and his channel, who yelled con to make me yell con again. Shout out to John Nasbitt. Thank you for joining tonight, John, if you see the rest of this. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, thank you. And that seems to be everybody. At least in chat. And then, of course, on PSN, thank you, Des DeNova. And, of course, Bacon talking to me on PSN, too. But, thank you, thank you. Is the Emperor a god? He's not a god. My chapter follows the imperial truth. What is the name of your homebrew chapter? Yeah, see, Farseer's chapter knows the truth. They know that's not the true Emperor. But that being said, I need to end it though. We'll leave that on a cliffhanger. Where Farseer, all we know is Farseer's chapter is the true chapter. But until next time, everybody, I want to say, I don't know why I'm not tilting back up. It's habit because normally y'all can't see my feet. But Executioner, alright, Ardnon, I'll be going. See ya. Alright, Executioner, you have a good one, man. Thanks for joining the vlog and talking some lore and chatting with me, buddy. Just like everybody else. Thank you, everyone. Seriously, really, thank you. But I keep wanting to tilt back for some reason. If you had fun tonight being a part of the vlog and joining in on our future plans for the channel and just shooting the breeze, asking me any questions. And one last time before I end it. For anyone who didn't get to join the stream tonight or wasn't able to stay for the whole stream, if you still have questions you want to ask me that you didn't get to ask me during the stream, please put them in the comments below the video, and I will answer them during the vlog this Saturday. As quickly as I can. Because I want to try to make sure no one feels left out. So, Farseer. Bye, Ardnot. My left arm is in pain. I think you should go to the doctor, Farseer, but that's just me. But be careful and take care of yourself, and I hope you feel better. Still should go to the doctor, though. But until next time, everyone, I want to say thank you to everybody, as always. If you had fun, I won't tilt it back again. If you had fun watching this vlog, step on that toes up button. And until next time, everyone, peace and loves as always. I love you alls to the dearest of my heart as my greatest, awesome YouTube family. I'm so glad I've met all you guys. I love you all as always. And until next time, I will see you all in the next one. And good night to everybody. Bye-bye!